So recently Rockstar released a new trailer for GTA Online, and I want to talk about it because that in itself is a bit strange. But what's even weirder is the way the trailer starts, with what feels like a very pointed comment from Michael's therapist, Dr. Friedlander.
I'm afraid our time isn't up yet.
Now, firstly, for anyone saying, who cares, it's just a throwaway line in the trailer, no. Rockstar have previously made these kinds of comments directed at the audience at the beginning of trailers. They did it in particular with the second GTA 6 trailer recently, which starts with Jason saying,
"What you doing up there?"
I'm just fixing some leaks.
That's clearly a reference to the many leaks that have hit GTA 6's development. So with that in mind, it feels like Rockstar telling us that our time isn't up yet in a GTA Online trailer is sort of them saying that online isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And while we're expecting a new version of the game after the release of GTA 6, obviously, many of us were under the impression that GTA Online, as we currently know it, would sort of be finished at that point. But this comment in the trailer and the fact that a trailer has been released in the first place seem to suggest that the game will keep going. Bear in mind that as far as I can tell, the only proper trailers for GTA Online were in the very early days of GTA Online, when it was first released 12 years ago now. Since then, we've only got trailers for updates and for events. So why would you make a big trailer for a 12-year-old game, which is probably going to morph into something completely different in maybe 8 months' time, or maybe even be completely shut down in 8 months' time? To me, this trailer also looks like it's trying to appeal to new players. I mean, it talks about the career builder and sort of targets people who might not really know what GTA Online is about. And to a degree, I guess it makes sense. GTA Online player numbers are starting to drop a bit. There's a bit of fatigue in the community, and everyone is sort of just hanging on for the next version of the game. So why not try to draw in more people so they can have enough time to play the game, maybe without getting bored of it, and then they'll be ready and excited for the next version when it comes out. Never mind that any new player coming to GTA Online would probably be a bit disappointed by how kind of dated it is and how the game is sort of crumbling under the weight of years of updates at this point. But anyway, Rockstar trying to attract new players this late on does sort of raise questions about the future of GTA Online. Firstly, myself and others have been sort of expecting that the new online will release on console in maybe June. GTA Online released on console a month after GTA 5. Red Dead Online released its beta a month after Red Dead Redemption 2, but then released the full version several months after that. And this kind of timeline makes sense. You draw people in with story mode, give them just enough time to play it, and then before they get bored and never play it again, you give them something new. An online version with new missions, new vehicles, new properties, endless updates, and the ability to play with friends. That's really appealing, especially if you're not getting single-player DLCs, as we're not expecting to. But what if they do something different with the next version of GTA Online? What if we have to wait even longer to play online in Leonida? I don't think that would make much sense, really. I mean, GTA Online has been such an unexpected success for Rockstar. I think they're desperate to recreate that with the next version, and might even be a little bit worried that they won't be able to. And maybe that's why we're seeing so much talk about role-playing and so on recently. It's a way to expand GTA Online, make it appeal to a wider audience, draw more people in. Ever since GTA 6 was announced, there have been discussions about the future of GTA Online, and obviously I don't think there's any world where we are still getting updates for the current iteration of Online when the new version comes out. I think that would be a bit crazy. It wouldn't make any sense, and also I don't think Rockstar has the manpower to be able to update both versions of online. But that doesn't mean that the current version of GTA Online is just going to shut down and cease to exist when Online 2.0 comes out. I mean, the GTA 4 online multiplayer servers were only closed on PC in 2020. That game came out in 2008. So this whole thing brings us back to the question about the future of GTA Online. Will we see what happens in the likes of Fortnite and Warzone, etc., where we'll just get a big update bringing in a whole new map? Every car, business, apartment we bought over the past 12 years will be suddenly gone and we will start over. Or will we be able to log into GTA Online and choose each time whether to play in San Andreas or Leonida? Or will an entirely new version of GTA Online called, I don't know, GTA Online 2 or something for the sake of argument, will that come out and you can play both separately until Rockstar inevitably shut down the older version? At the moment, I'm leaning more towards that last option, but I really don't know. And maybe that's a whole other video in itself, looking at the future of GTA Online and what exactly we're going to get next year. And look, ultimately, am I just overthinking all of this? Yes, probably. This trailer is probably nothing more than an attempt by Rockstar to boost player numbers in the run-up to Christmas, as well as GTA 6, so the highest number of players transfer over to the new game, therefore kind of increasing the likelihood that this new version of GTA Online will also be a success like the current version has been. But still, all of this is an excuse to talk about the future of GTA Online, which I think is interesting because there are still quite a few unanswered questions about that. Let me know your thoughts, I'd love to hear them.